Carolina on the rise. Carolina on the rise.
Thanks, Panther fans, for joining me once again. This is, of course, the Panther Prowl. I, of course, Bill Mack. Glad you folks could join me here as I give you a preview of this week's coming matchup, which is a short week. This is, of course, the Panthers go to Heinz Field to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this is a matchup that we usually get every preseason. We're always facing Pittsburgh, but this should be a really good matchup as we've got two teams that both are riding streaks right now. And of course, Carolina, they've won their last 3 games. Pittsburgh on the AFC side, they have won their last 4 games. We've got a lot going on here. Of course, this is prime time national TV, of course. It's covered by Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Amazon Prime. So, any way you can find it, watch it. Trust in Panther Nation. This is prime time. This is what we're showing the nation of who we're truly made of. It's great that we're winning and we're doing what we need to do. We need to show that national audience because if I don't know about you, but I just feel like a lot of times we don't get the respect that we deserve as Panther as a team as a whole. A lot of critics. I mean, now we're starting to get that winning streak going. Our team is starting to get back to where it was 2015. I'm, of course, glad of that. Of course, that was the year we went to the Super Bowl. Cam's putting up good numbers. Our defense is starting to click. Our offensive line, which is really starting to get into it, thanks to that late or season addition of Chris Clark. He, of course, is taking that left end, and he is, of course, protecting Cam's blind side. Thank God that he's in there. The whole front line is starting to gel together. You know, Matt Khalil's been out rehabbing. He was active. They didn't activate him. So, hey, if it ain't broke, they don't need to fix it. But there's a lot going on here. Of course, on the injury side, you know, Torrey Smith will be out his 3rd straight game. Ryan Khalil looked like he may not be able to practice. Looks like he might have had a setback on Wednesday. It's still determined that he may not end up playing. But if he doesn't, then Tyler Larson, of course, will take the snaps, and he is a reliable center and offensive lineman for our Panthers. You know, there's a lot going on in this game. I look forward to a lot of smashing. That our Panthers, our offense, well, we've been putting up the numbers. I mean, like the last, we've scored 78 points the last 2 games, and we've scored at least 30 or more 4 of the last 6. So the offense has been there when we've needed to have it. Now, it's a point of because you're going to have to score points. I mean, field goals just are not going to do it. But, you know, the defense that we're playing against, of course, is a good defensive team as well, Pittsburgh Steelers. They, of course, have allowed at least 21 points or less in their last 3 games. I know they allowed a season low 16 as they defeated the Baltimore Ravens last week. And, you know, our Carolina Panthers ended up winning their game. I was just so glad of that. I was so glad to see our offensive stuff pulling together. We're going to have a tough matchup. Big Ben, you know, of course, he's the 3rd in passing yards overall in the NFL per game. We've got James Conner, who without Le'Veon Bell, we thought we were going to have a step, but James Conner has came right in. He's got 700-plus yards. He's got 4 straight 100-yard rushing games. So and we've been really good with the rush. Our Panthers team has been 8th in rushing. Pardon for that noise. It has been 8th overall in rushing defense. You couldn't ask for a better time to stop it. Big Ben, of course, has his lethal weapon on the outside. Of course, that is no less than number 84, Antonio Brown. So our secondary, Bradbury's wanted to test. He's been doing pretty decent. But he's going to have a time this upcoming week because he covered Mike Evans last week. Like I said, our secondary, you know, we had some interceptions last week. Eric Reed got one. You know, Dante Jackson got his 4th of the season. So we're going to have to play some coverage and keep the containment on Antonio Brown. Now, of course, this is a short week. Like I said, Big Ben is going to try to do is we're seeing a lot of no huddle because of it being a short week. Pittsburgh's traveling home. We're, of course, going there. I look for this to be a great game. Like I said, shout out to our Panthers fans. And shout out to our team. We're really proud of our team. Cam's starting to click, and as Cam goes, so does the team. So we got to check that game out and watching it. It's vital for us to watch it here on Thursday night. So I hope you fans are all ready for it. It's going to be an exciting matchup. Cam and C-Mac get on his roll like he's been doing the last few weeks and get it into gear. Our run game, our little gadget plays, as we saw them run last week. But we may see some more of those, but it's just going to be an awesome overall matchup. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you Panther fans are looking forward to it. And if you are a Panther fan and you like these videos, please feel free to drop a like on this video. Give me a thumbs up. Also, to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Panther Prowl videos, as I try to give you both a preview and a review of each game if I possibly can. So if you can, I would appreciate it. Also share this video with other Panther fans and stuff. Get my likes up. I'm trying to get them up and trying to put out the best content I can. So until next time, this is Bill Mack with the Panther Prowl saying, keep pounding.